I'm here with Matt, who is a franchise owner of Rita's. What is a normal day like from the time that you walk in to the time that you leave?
Big range of normal days, but on average, I would describe it as busy. I'll lay out my plans in the morning for what I want to do, and if I'm lucky, about 50% of those plans I'm able to stick to, and the other half of the day I'm kind of play it by ear. Typically, we'll come in. We'll make the water ice in the morning. I may make a run to the supermarket to get some supplies. I may make a run to the bank, make a deposit, pick up some change. We open the stores around 12 o'clock. Most days I try to get to both stores. I am a two-store owner, so if I leave this store around 12 o'clock, it takes me about an hour to get to the other store. And spend a little bit of time with employees, make sure the store looks like it's in good shape. And very often I kind of fashion myself a handyman, so I'll do a lot of the handyman work around the stores during that time, as long as my window's staffed. You wear a lot of hats throughout the day is what I'll say. And then busy time comes at night. I'll spend more time focused on the windows, focused on customers. We close up, clean up, get to bed by 11 and get up and do it again.
Did you always want to be a franchise owner, or is it something that just came up?
It just kind of came up. Started out as a supermarket manager, or I shouldn't say started out, but started as a supermarket bagger and spent about 18 years in that business. My last 5 or 6 I spent in store management, and the franchise world was a way for me to get out of the corporate lifestyle and kind of do my own thing within the structured confines of the franchise.
What made you pick Rita's of all franchises that are out there?
Is there any other franchise?
At least that matter.
That's it, exactly right. Products are outstanding. Everybody that comes here is happy. And I get about 3 months off during the winter. Game, set, and match.
What kind of, is there any specific education that it takes to be a franchise owner? Like any specific college education? Or can you just kind of be like, I want to own a Rita's and go in and kind of get a franchise?
Yes. I would not say you need specific schooling. I'd say what served me best was life experience as a manager in the supermarket business. If you're not prepared to own a business, there's really nothing that can prepare you for it without doing it. It's a lot of work. Like I said, you wear a lot of hats. Some days I'm on pest control. Other days, I'm in the car chauffeuring people back and forth. Other days I'm doing catering events. And it's busy. You need to know that getting in. It's hard work, but it's gratifying. It's your own business, it's your own work, which at the end of the day is something I look for. Here, I'm up, I'm moving around, doing a lot of different things. Every day's different, every day's interesting, and that's one of the great things about owning a business, especially in the franchise community and especially with Rita's.
Is Rita's your only job, or do you actually have another job, or do you own another franchise as well?
Nope, that's it. It's my only gig. Been doing this solely for about 3 years. I've been with Rita's for about 5 years now. So I have the 2 stores plus my job as a manager in the supermarket business. And fortunately, the Rita's life allowed me to get out of the supermarket management business, and this is what I do now full time.
What kind of person would be good at your job in terms of personality traits?
You need to be outgoing. You cannot be afraid to fail. That's advice I give to a lot of people. You just need to do it. If you got something you want to do, you got a thought, you see something you like, and you have the means to make it happen, you just have to do it. And that's what I can say the most. You need to be ready to work hard. You need to be able to manage people. That's the other big aspect of it. That can be a very difficult job. Certainly different challenges come with managing young people versus managing older people and things like that.
What would you say your favorite part or your best part about your job is?
Probably working the window, serving customers. That part of the job is most fun for me. It's nice to get out, and I just like to talk to people. And at the end of the day, that's all customer service is. If you're good at it, it's just having conversations with people, and that's the best part.
What would you say the most difficult part of your job is, and how do you overcome it?
I'd say the people management. I'm okay at it, I suppose. I strive to get better at it every day that I work. Every year that I put in, I like to think I'm getting a little better. Will I ever be satisfied with my job as a manager? Probably not, but I think that's a good thing. It's also a driving force that keeps you motivated and keeps you going. But without a doubt, hardest part of the job.
Are there
Okay.
other challenges that you face?
There we go. Yeah, good question. Yeah, outside of managing staff, yeah, a couple of things. You're always striving to get more people to the store. Advertising is a big part of the job. Marketing. I spend a lot of the off season getting a marketing plan together, getting advertising ready to go, and at the end of the day, you want your business to do a little better than you did the year before. If you can do that, pat yourself on the back, say you had a decent year. If you're lucky, you do a lot better than the previous year. That's what we're all striving for and hoping for. Yeah, just finding a way to improve the business and things like that.
So Rita's as a company does their own marketing, but you as a specific franchise, do you need to still go out and market to people?
Yes, we are required to do our own marketing, and again, that's challenging and a fun part of the job as well. But yeah, we've got certain requirements in our agreement with Rita's, and they do a lot of the advertising for us. But on a local level, that's completely up to us, doing things such as direct mail, signs up around the neighborhood. Social media has become a big part of it. We use Facebook, we use Instagram, we use Twitter, things like that.
What's the most fun part of your job? Besides free Ritas all day.
Well, that is true. I guess a couple of things. I've alluded to working with customers. I guess we called that the best part before. For me, probably a fun part as well. We do events here. We do a couple of princess nights. They're a lot of fun. A lot of kids come. They come dressed up. We'll pull a moon bounce out. And again, it's all about working with people. I mean, those are the things that drive me, and I find the most gratifying and most fun.
What's the most fun event you've done?
I guess one of our princess nights. We've had a couple of princesses here now. Elsa stopped by. Cinderella was here. We also do a Relay for Life event in the usually late May. We've done that the last couple of years, and that's a crazy event. Very busy. A lot of fun.
How do you keep up with competition around, whether it's other Rita's franchises or like froyo places? How do you keep up with that?
I pay attention to what they're doing. I find it best that I spend most of my time concentrated on my four walls, my business. I do the best I can do. I'm aware of what's out there. I don't do a whole lot of keeping up. My job is to make my business as good as it can, and hopefully the other guys are trying to find a way to keep up with me. That's the goal.
It's because he knows Rita's is better. What is something people may not know about being a franchise owner?
I'll tell you what came as a big surprise. It wasn't a big surprise, but one of the parts I liked about it. The other owners that you meet. That's been a big plus for me. Met a lot of great people, other franchisees like me in the system, guys I talk to weekly, some of them daily, and I'll talk to them in the off season. And there's a lot of there's a network of great people out there. Everybody's willing to help, and that was really great to see. And so happy it's here.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start their own franchise?
A couple of things. You need to have great attitude going in. Some days are going to be better than others. Anybody that tells you it's not a good idea and that you shouldn't do it, you politely say, I'm not listening to you, and you walk away from them. And you got to believe in what you want to do, and believe in your plan. Attention to detail is important. Get a plan in place, though. Stick to it and make it work. That's the best advice I can give.
And overall, if you were to choose a career today, what would you choose?
I don't think I'd choose to do anything differently. I think I would stick with exactly what I'm doing. If I could change anything along the way, I don't know that I would. It's been a great path so far. Franchise life has treated me very well, and hopefully I've got another 40 or 50 years doing this.
That's awesome. You found something that works for you.
I did.
All right, those are all of the questions that I have for Matt, so thank you for meeting with me today.
I appreciate you having me. It was great speaking with you, and please feel free to come back and make sure you get some Ritas.
I will. Love Rita's.